Anytime anyone works around equipment, including sweepers, it is necessary, of course, to talk about safety. Safety is the most important part when we're working around machines. Of course, the first thing, which is also required but necessary, is to have certain protective equipment when you're working around these machines. The safety glasses, of course, they are required to protect you to protect your eyesight. Hard hat is not always necessary, but it is required in some organizations. Definitely work gloves, and of course, steel toe shoes. Those are the necessary protective equipment that is required or necessary, of course, to do work around these machines. We're going to start the safety presentation for the A7 and A9 sweepers. Now, we do have safety stickers all over the sweeper. The safety stickers, of course, they are located in very critical points to notify the driver or the mechanic, for that matter, what they need to be careful about working around these machines. One of those stickers is a warning that you see right here on either side of the sweeper hopper, that it says do not work under the sweeper when the hopper is up without the safety props being lodged to be safe when you do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started with this. We're going to lift the hopper up and show you exactly how this is actually done. So the hopper is in the up position, and of course at that point it is necessary to deploy the safety prop. Make sure that it's actually deployed inside the pockets that they are designed for that. And of course, the rear door is open as well. And at that point, of course, we are going to deploy the safety prop for the rear door, just in case that you need to come out here underneath the door to do any kind of maintenance or repairs. These are the lift cylinders for the hopper, for the dump. The square blocks that they are attached to the cylinders are counterbalance valve blocks. The counterbalance valves are safety valves that actually, if there is a situation to where a hose has been ruptured, it will not allow the hopper to come down on its own. However, the safety prop will always be necessary to be deployed anytime that you do any kind of repairs or inspection or any kind of work underneath a lifted hopper. It will be necessary from time to time, of course, to come up into the sweeper to do inspection on the fan housing, the back side of the engine, and of course the fan itself. So definitely, anytime that you come up here, the safety prop needs to be deployed. That is very, very important. Secondly, always make sure that you climb up here on a safe manner. During the inspection, of course, on the fan and the fan housing, it is always advisable, definitely necessary, to make sure that the engine, the auxiliary engine, is not running when you're doing this. However, when the keys are in your pocket, that is always a safe way to do that inspection. And of course, you see right here, to make sure that you do not put your hands inside the fan if that fan is actually running. But if the keys are in your pocket, that will never happen. This is a very important warning sticker. Do not remove the hose with the auxiliary engine running. As the auxiliary engine running, of course, the fan is running, so therefore is actually sending pressurized air down to the sweeping head. You should never ever take the hose off when the engine is running. But anytime, of course, that you are doing any kind of inspection or repairs on the sweeper, the keys should be in your pocket. So therefore, that engine should never ever be running. In the front of the power module is the belt guard. The belt guard covers the belt that drives the fan from the auxiliary engine. Under no circumstances that belt guard should be off, and if it is off, if it's broke or damaged, it needs to be replaced immediately, because that will actually keep the operator and or the mechanic anytime that they do any kind of work. Of course, at no time anyone, operator or mechanic, should actually test anything or inspect anything while the auxiliary engine is running, especially tension on the drive belt. However, always remember, the keys are in your pocket, so therefore you can actually do those inspections and or repairs when the engine is not running at all. On either side of the sweeper, you will see caution, no step, and definitely keep off, no step on the broom. What does that mean? That means that you should not step on the broom while the broom is actually spinning, simply because there is a great possibility that you're going to fall off and hurt yourself. So make sure you notice the two stickers that are actually on both sides of the sweeper for the left and the right broom on the other side. A warning sticker here notifies the mechanic or the operator, for that matter, do not test any kind of oil leak, especially hydraulic leak under pressure, with your bare hands. Hydraulic oil under pressure, it can actually puncture your skin and of course can cause infection. With any machine that is actually powered with fuel, it is dangerous to smoke while you're fueling the piece of equipment. Under no circumstances, the operator and or the maintenance personnel should not remove this hose to clear any kind of obstruction while the hopper is on the up position or the auxiliary engine is running. However, anytime, of course, as we said before, if the keys are in your pocket, the engine should never run when you do inspections or repairs. In closing, Schwarze Industries want to make sure that anyone that is working around the sweepers, it is safe to do any kind of inspections, maintenance, or repairs for these machines. We want to make sure that everybody understands to read the manual concerning safety and definitely operations, how to do things.